So students, today we are going to start the next topic of the chapter reproductive health. It is MTP. MTP stands for medical termination of pregnancy. And it is also known as voluntary or intentional termination of pregnancy, and in general term it is known as, or it is referred as, induced abortion. You know what happened earlier? We have studied that the completion of pregnancy or the complete fetus development period of 9 months or 3 trimester, when completed, then pregnancy is going on. And we know that during these tenure, a regular checkup of developing fetus as well as of mother is both going on parallel or simultaneously. So what happened when it seems that the continuity of the pregnancy may be harmful or may be fatal or may be risky for fetus or for mother or for both fetus as well as mother. In such case, the MTP is essential, or induced abortion is essential for the safe side of either mother or fetus. MTP is also referred to get rid of from unwanted pregnancy, and in 1971, the Indian government legalized this MTP, but with some strict restrictions. Strict restrictions they applied just to avoid the misuse, and particular the misuse of female feticide. To avoid it. And if the MTP is urgent, it is necessary to execute, then it is advised that it is safe in first trimester, that is up to 12 weeks. Otherwise, in second trimester, it is more risky. In rare case, it can be done, but normally it is not advised to do so. So this is a small topic, dear students, MTP and all about this MTP. So student, now the next topic is STDs. STDs stand for sexually transmitted diseases. It is also known as VDs, venereal diseases, or it is also referred as RTI. RTI stands for reproductive tract infections. In our previous chapter, human reproduction, we have discussed the structure of female reproductive tract, male reproductive tracts, and we are aware with all male genitals and female genitals. So what happened during sexual intercourse, during unsafe sex or during coitus, what happened? Some diseases or infections transmitted from one partner to other partner or vice versa. So during this intercourse, when some infections transmitted from one body to another, and then this type of generated infections or diseases are further referred as STDs, means sexually transmitted diseases, or VDs, means venereal diseases, or RTI, or reproductive tract infections. Some common RTIs, genital diseases are bacterial borne or viral borne. So let us see what are bacterial borne diseases or infections and what are viral borne diseases or infections. So first of all, we will try to study the infections or diseases that are generated by bacteria. These are some common infections or diseases like gonorrhea, syphilis or chlamydiasis. These general infections are bacteria borne, and particularly gonorrhea is because of Neisseria gonorrhoeae causative bacteria. Then syphilis is because of Treponema pallidum. Then chlamydiasis is because of Chlamydia trichomatis. These are the diseases, and these are the bacteria that cause these diseases: gonorrhea, Neisseria gonorrhoeae, syphilis, Treponema pallidum, chlamydiasis, Chlamydia trachomatis. So this is very important to you to know the diseases and causative organism. In your NCRT, diseases are mentioned, but the causative microbes are not mentioned. So you must note it down these causative organisms when you are going to prepare your notes, because in 1 mark or MCQ it is very important to note. And the next category of diseases of STDs or RTI that is caused by the viruses are genital herpes, genital warts or hepatitis B. These some diseases are caused by virus. Like genital herpes is caused by human simplex viruses. Further, they are categorized as HSV1 and HSV2. These are the strains of these virus according to their potency. Then next is genital warts, that is caused by further human papillomavirus. Next is hepatitis B, that is caused by hepatitis B virus. These are some viruses, viral caused diseases, and the most common, not most common, the most featured viral diseases that you know very well, it is AIDS. The full form of AIDS is acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. Acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, and it is caused by the virus. That is HIV. If you abbreviate HIV, it means it is HIV, human immunodeficiency virus. Now, just to interpret these abbreviations, it's acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. Means in humans, required immune system when decreased down, then because of that the cause disease is further referred as AIDS. Means in human body, because of the infection of HIV, when the immune system or the efficiency of immune system decreases down, then the cause disease is what? AIDS. Now try to understand, AIDS is caused by HIV. What is HIV? Human immunodeficiency virus. Means in humans, the virus that cause immune deficiency. In human, the virus that cause immunodeficiency. So these are some bacteria and virus causes STDs or infections. Here I would like to clear that some particular STDs like HIV and the infection of hepatitis B is also taken place by some other mean, not because of sexual intercourse, but the AIDS and hepatitis B is also can be transmitted by some other mean beyond of sexual intercourse, and these other means are wrong or contaminated blood transfusion. During blood transfusion, suppose a patient need a blood, then by mistake or by chance a contaminated blood can be transferred to them, then such type of diseases can be taken place in the body of them. And by the use of infectious injections or needles can also spread this. Earlier I told you that wrong blood transfusion. Wrong blood transfusion means it can be happen that if mother is contaminated or mother is infected, then fetus can receive the germs or the microbes of that disease from the mother body. So these are some bacteria and viral diseases. When you go through with the topic in your NCERT, then you will found that that such viral or bacteria diseases are not creating some major symptom at the beginning. Means they are asymptomatic. Asymptomatic or asymptomatic means in early phases of these diseases the symptoms are not very clear, and sometimes when a patient or a human supposed to have such type of diseases, he or she found some trouble, some is going on in their genital, so because of social stigma they are not supposed to approach the doctors. So when you go through with the remedy of this, so there are some general but important points like have safe sex, use condoms during intercourse, and if you have any doubt, so just go to the doctor for a consultant for a proper consultation and to get rid of such type of diseases. This is very important.